In today's talk, I want to share about simple acts of kindness. So, oftentimes we have something that we can give to another person. And what I have found is it can be very basic. It might be smiling at someone when you're walking down the street and being friendly. It may be holding the door open for someone when you're walking in or out of a store. It may be at a restaurant, being friendly to the server. I'll share a very interesting experience. It was one of my anniversaries several years ago, and I was out to dinner with my wife at a restaurant we love in New York called Sorella's. And the waitress seemed to be very nervous and tense that day as she was starting to serve us. And I decided when she started to ask, for our orders, I said, "How you doing today?" And she kind of looked like she was in a daze, and she said, "What did you say?" I said, "How are you doing today?" She goes, "Oh my God, you won't believe that pretty much nobody asked me how I'm doing." And the truth is, I'm in school. I take classes outside of this job. I'm in college, and I have a big test coming up. I'm very nervous. I'm trying to study and do school, and it's very stressful. I said, "Well, I just want to tell you it's our anniversary, and I really appreciate that you're being here helping us and serving us and getting us dinner." And she just completely lit up, and she was kind and happy. We had a nice meal, and she seemed to shift her own thinking and feeling by the simple act of just asking how she was doing. And this was many years ago, and it taught me, wow, we can make a big difference in the lives of those we encounter. I was just at the park this morning, and my son is 2 years old, and we go to our local park where there's other parents and grandparents and people that bring their kids. And I just said, "Hey, how you doing?" to someone that I know at the park I hadn't seen in a while. I said, "What have you been up to?" And they were sharing about their life and some of the transitions that have been happening and possibly them going to be moving next year, and just listening and being kind and showing, that I care about them and what they're saying. I could see she became happier and was, hopeful because she knows that someone else took the time to ask about how she's doing. And what I've learned from all this is we can really make a dramatic change in our communities, in our schools, in our work, in our friendships. You don't have to do a lot. Maybe it's you text a friend that you haven't spoken to and say, "Hey, how you doing? I haven't spoken to you. I just want to see how you are." Or, you call a family member that maybe is going through some tough times. You say, "Hey, I just want to see how you've been doing and ask if there's anything you need." Or, maybe in your job, you go to someone there and say, "Hey, how you doing?" Or, "Is there anything I can help you with?" And these little simple acts, they do improve how we feel. They impact how we treat each other. They impact what we think about life, because we all need each other. I really believe that when we feel connected to other people, we are happier, we're more joyous, and we're able to see more success in our lives. And this can start in your own life in a simple way, wherever you are. Maybe you go to the library, or you go to a restaurant, or you go to a store. Just be nice to those you encounter, because remember, everybody is going through their own issues in their own way. Maybe they're facing problems or struggles. And when you are kind with simple acts, you make a major difference in their lives. And the good thing about this is there's no excuse to not do it. It doesn't cost money. It doesn't take a huge amount of effort. There's nothing holding you back from starting today to be kind to those you encounter. I want to thank you for watching this video. Here on YouTube, we have lots of educational talks and videos, and I've written a number of books. My newest book is called The Positive Worker. It's about developing a winning attitude at work. It just came out. You can find it on Amazon or Barnes & Noble if you type in my name, Blake LeVine, and The Positive Worker. And I wish you an amazing day. Thanks for taking time to check this out. And I really appreciate you listening to the talk about how acts of kindness make positive change.